Releasing your predestined greatness. What I want to do is I want to start establishing your spirit, your mind even, to tap into what God really has for you. It's time for you to stop living beneath your privilege. Come on, somebody say, I'm about to rise now. Dr. Mike Murdoch uses this illustration where he talks about, watch this, if you took a catfish and you held a catfish, a live catfish in your hand, that catfish would look very dumb. It would just continuously open its mouth, and it'd be gasping for air. Put it on the ground, it would just lie there, maybe flap a little bit or whatever, and it would look incredibly stupid. But if you take that same catfish and you drop it in water, its brilliance will surface immediately. Hallelujah. I want to put you in a place, I want to bring you into an atmosphere in your mind where your brilliance, the brilliance that's on the inside of you, can really surface. Because you're greater than you look like right now. Oh, y'all didn't catch that. Touch that neighbor, tell him you're greater than you look. You're greater than you look. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 12 and 13. The word says there, the Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And the Lord shall make thee the head, not the tail. Thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, if that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day. So what is he saying here? He's saying that God has a desire for you to rise to a place of greatness. And what has happened is that the world has conformed, or you should I say have conformed to the world's standard for you. And you've limited your potential to what the world says you can be or do. Somebody say it with me. Say it with boldness. Now say, I'm breaking out today. Yeah, I'm breaking out today. Now, watch this. I was talking to one of the daughters inboxes, and the Spirit of God brought this forth, and I'm going to hold on to it because I think it's relevant. Though God has all of these promises on your life for greatness, though God has intention for you to rise to the highest levels and to succeed beyond your wildest imagination, do you not know or understand that it will not happen if you do not get your mind right?
Yeah. Wow. Come on.
Watch this. Prophetic promise is God's ideal plan for you, but it is not automatic.
Right. Come on. Right, sir.
Now, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Prophetic promise is God's ideal plan for me, but it is not automatic. Prophetic promise comes with personal responsibility to comply and align one's life. Meaning, watch this, it does not matter what prophetic promise God has spoken over my life. If I do not comply with the principles and the law and align my life with what God has predestined for me, I will never walk into it. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Now watch this, watch this. Are y'all all right? Everybody good? Okay, all right. Y'all looking at me like, Jeremiah 29:11 says, for I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you what? An expected end. Come on, everybody say, an expected end. What does that mean? God, in God's mind, he expects you to end up at a certain place. But if your mind does not align with God's mind, if your mind doesn't align with God's mind, you won't end up in that expected place. You'll end up somewhere else. God expected Israel, the original group, to go into the promised land. 40 years he tried to work with them. 40 years. Finally, God said, I can't get their minds right. Let them die off. And let's bring their children in. Now, a few things I want to share with you. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. 4? Yeah, 4. No, 5. Then I'm through. Watch this. Number 1. if we're going to release this predestined greatness, number one, you got to commit yourself to your God-given purpose. Write that down, sir. Write that down, sir. This is going to help you. You used to go to church when you shouting and falling out, but I'm trying to help you live now. Commit yourself to your God-given purpose. There are many of you all who are busy doing what God didn't tell you to do.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
And quite often we manage, watch this, to situate our lives into a place or places that are totally unproductive for us and yield no fruit.
Jesus.
And life itself has a strange way of choosing activities for us. And it keeps us busy but never productive. Like some of y'all busy all the time. Now watch this. You're running all the, oh, I'm just so worn out. I'm so busy. And you still broke. How are you that busy and broke? You got to commit yourself to a God-given purpose. Why did God put me here? What is my reason for living? And I must commit myself to that. I was in a meeting the other day, and they said, well, are you interested in politics? I said, absolutely not. I'm not a politician. I'm a preacher. I'm a teacher. I'm going to do me. I'm not going to do everything that's good to do. Because God is only going to bless what he's assigned to my hand to do. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Now watch this. The first move towards purpose is to know and go in the direction of your gifting. I'm not gifted to be no politician. I can't lie that good. My closet got too much stuff in it for me to be a politician. Hallelujah. Come on. I can't tell you one thing on this side of the room and then go back there and tell somebody else. I got to stick with my what? Gifting. Some of you all are in pursuit of stuff and even ambitious towards it, and it's things that are outside of your realm of gifting. Wow. See, there are things you have ambition for that are not within the parameters of your gifting. I would like to have all of the abilities of my brother. I would love to be a preacher that could just hoop and just bring y'all in the walls and have y'all spinning one shoe on this side, another shoe on that side. I love to just take the mic and just sing, with a vengeance like my brother. I would love to be able to do that. But they don't need me getting up and trying. I got to stay where my what? Gifting. Shake the neighbors and ask, are you working in the realm of your gifting? Proverbs 18:16 says a man's gift, watch this, makes room for him and brings him before great men. When you get into the realm of your gifting, it will get you an audience with people who can promote you. Now, your gift is what? Your gift is what comes naturally. Your gift is what other people call you to help with all the time. Your gift is where you bear the most fruit. Now to release your greatness, listen to this. To release your greatness, y'all get anything out of this? There must be a marriage between your gift, your focus, and your action. You got to marry your gifting, your focus, and your action. Because a lot of times you're gifted in one area, but you're focusing on another area because it's attractive to you.
Wow. Wow.
And so you've taken all of your energies and you're acting in an area that's unproductive to you because it's outside of your realm of gifting. When you come back to who you are and stop looking at all of these other people, measuring yourselves by yourselves, and you find out who you really are uniquely in God, and you find your gifting. Come on, somebody. You focus on your gifting, and you let all of your activity be towards your gifting. It's then that you're going to start seeing your life. See, when I first started teaching, there's something I can testify. In New Orleans, when I first started teaching, in New Orleans, it wasn't popular for a black Baptist preacher to be standing there talking about he teaching. He said, man, you ain't going to last out here with that. Just like you're talking, you got to come out. Better get you a song to sing or something. And I was trying to be all things to everybody, and all outside of my gift. When I found my gift, man, I said, this is what I'm gonna do. God's going to bring somebody who want to hear what I got going on. And I just stuck with my gift. Now those people that was trying to talk me in the house, they got to come sit down with me for me to teach them how to. People say, I'm tired of all that noise and I want somebody to teach me something. Now they got to come sit down with me for me to show them how to break it down. See? Shake that neighbor's hand and tell them, find your gifting. Now purpose is also discovered in your personal burden. See, like in church, for instance, the thing that gets on your nerves the most in your church is the thing you should be putting your hands to. What happens in church is you get burdened by stuff that you think is not in line, out of order, and rather than putting your hand to it, you put your mouth on it. Well, you ain't helping nothing by putting your mouth on it. Shut your mouth.